This episode is the first half of a two-parter on advanced lighting. Today we'll be covering color temperature, harsh light and low light situations, gels, and our first topic of the day, diffusion. By using diffusion paper or a China ball, you can spread the light out, eliminating any hot spots. The further away your diffusion is from your light source, the softer and more spread out your light will be. Another way to reduce hot spots is to build a hand squeezer. Let's take a class trip over to the BFX workshop to figure out how.
So split the wire so you just have one. Take the ground, cut it off. Now take your quick-on plug, insert one wire from that and one wire off the dimmer, one of the black wires, into that and attach them. Then with the other end of that strand that you split, take the other black wire off the dimmer and put that into the female receptacle. Now to keep yourself from getting electrocuted, wrap the entire thing in electrical tape. Then plug this into your power source and this into your lamp, and you can control the sun.
Here's a tip for getting rid of those hot spots when shooting outdoors.
Now remember, the cheapest lighting kit you could possibly have is Mother Nature, but don't waste your time waiting for sunny days because they'll just have harsh shadows over your actors anyway. Wait for Overcast Days.
Use Overcast Days to your advantage. They'll usually give you equal lighting.
The lighting is gentle and even, and best of all, it's free.
I'm gonna be on TV. 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 I'm gonna be on TV.
Buy a bounce card. They're not too expensive.
You can use something as simple as a white foam board to reflect light onto the dark spots. Forum member Sky Carl used, quote, aluminum foil to make reflectors to add filling when I need a little bit more light. If you have a budget, you can also get a generator to power your lights out in the wilderness.
To achieve different moods in your film, you can use gels in your lighting.
Gels are attached to lights the same way as diffusion, and both can be added to the same light, except gels are used to change the color temperature of your light source. Basically, there are two color temperatures that you should know. The first is 3200K, whose bulbs are labeled tungsten and are very close in color temperature to incandescent bulbs, which you can find around your house and your lamps. Tungsten and incandescent are both used for indoors. Now the second color temperature is 5000K, whose bulbs normally are called daylight or full spectrum, and these are to be used outdoors. These daylight bulbs are the same color temperature as natural daylight, which makes them perfect if you're shooting outside and it's pretty shadowy and you need additional lights. The indoor lights should be used primarily for indoor shoots. It's important to remember to white balance your camera properly. That's why Jared's face appeared orange. Because the camera is white balanced to daylight and these lights are of an indoor color temperature. If we switch the white balance preset to indoor, you'll see that his face now has a more natural tone, but the outside is now an unsettling blue. All the more reason to use those daylight bulbs and white balance to outdoor settings in this situation. Both indoor and outdoor bulbs can be purchased for the DIY light kit. Some cameras let you manually set the white balance. This can be done by holding a white sheet of paper in front of your lens and completely filling the frame, and then using your camera's manual white balance feature, which can usually be found hidden under this symbol. Gels can also be used to change the color temperature of your shot. For instance, if you're using your indoor bulb, put a blue gel over it and you'll boost the color temperature up to 5000K, which turns it into a daylight bulb. And the adverse can be done to your daylight bulbs by putting an orange gel on top. Well, that'll wrap up today's episode. Join us next week when we take everything that we learned today and apply them to real-life situations that you might encounter in your next shoot. Special thanks to all you guys that contributed your videos or commented in the advanced lighting thread.